Why did you choose to go to the police force?
Uh, yeah, buddy.
Imagine patrolling the streets as a full-time police officer for 12 hours a day, pulling night shifts, chasing criminals, enforcing the law, and then walking straight into the gym to lift weight that would literally crush an ordinary man. People saw a humble officer wearing a badge, but underneath that uniform was the most terrifying, unstoppable physical force the world had ever seen. When he stepped onto the Arnold Classic and Olympia stages, the established royalty of bodybuilding didn't know what hit them. When he stood next to the elite, men like Flex Wheeler, the world witnessed a changing of the guard so absolute that even his fiercest rivals had to drop their jaws in surrender. If you want to know what true dedication looks like, if you want to know how a kid who picked up his first heavy weight in his 20s became an immortal legend, do not look away. This is the story of unmatched mindset, endless food, brutal weight, and absolute dominance.
Why did you choose to go to the police force?
I needed a job.
You just needed the job, but then you found out you loved it.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
how it worked?
Yeah. I found out that somewhere along the line I developed a passion for it, and I think it came like the first 2 weeks on the streets by myself. I'm like, this is a fun job. You know, I like this.
How long did you stay there?
I worked at the police department for about 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
Imagine being stopped by Big Round.
Most people make excuses because they work an 8-hour desk job. They say, I'm too tired. I don't have time. The day was too long. Ronnie Coleman worked 12-hour shifts as an active police officer in Texas. He didn't have luxury time. He didn't have a team of people preparing his life. He made a choice. He was going to outwork every single human being on the planet, no matter what it took. He would finish a long shift on the force, strap on his lifting belt, and go straight to the iron. He didn't complain about fatigue. He didn't ask for sympathy. While other competitors spent their entire days resting and lounging, Ronnie was on his feet, serving his community, and then dominating the gym. When you have a duty to fulfill, you don't wait for perfect conditions. You create the conditions through pure force of will.
I got a famous saying, after every day I finish this job, another day, another quarter. Just the other day I was watching somebody's video, and I swear, you can't do bodybuilding 10 years, and I've been working here for 12. And the famous question is, why do you still work here and you're Mr. Olympia, 2-time Mr. Olympia? Otherwise, I would not be here. If I didn't like this job, they could probably take it and shove it, but that's why I still come to work every day. The hardest sports out there, one of them, there's a bunch of them that's hard. But the reason why I do all that and put my body through all that is because I love it. When you got love for something, you know what they say? There ain't really too much of nothing you really wouldn't do to do it.
How do you build a body that no human being can challenge? You feed it like a high-powered industrial engine. Ronnie wasn't just eating meals, he was spending $10,000 every single month just on food. Think about that number. Most people don't even make $10,000 a month, and Ronnie was putting that straight onto his dinner plate. Pounds of turkey, stacks of steaks, heaps of chicken, egg whites by the carton, and tubs of rice. He didn't eat for taste, he ate for fuel. day in and day out, eating 6, 7, 8 massive meals every day. Waking up at 2 a.m. just to force down another meal while the rest of the world was asleep. When his mind told him he was full, he kept eating. When his jaw was tired, he kept chewing. Because he knew that if he wanted to lift like a king, he had to fuel like a giant.
In the late 1990s, Flex Wheeler was considered the standard of human perfection. He had aesthetics that looked like they were sculpted by ancient gods. Everyone thought Flex was the undisputed future king. Then came Ronnie. The first time Ronnie defeated Flex, the shockwave rattled the entire bodybuilding world. Flex was stunned. He couldn't believe a man could be that wide, that thick, and that conditioned all at once. At first, there was frustration, there was disbelief, but true greatness commands respect. When they stood on that stage again, Flex looked at Ronnie's back, looked at the undeniable thickness of his muscle, and realized he wasn't just competing against another athlete. He was standing next to a force of nature. Flex did what only true gentlemen and champions do. He accepted defeat with honor. He walked over, embraced Ronnie, and lifted Ronnie's hand high into the air as the true winner. That wasn't just a victory for Ronnie. That was the moment the entire world realized a new era had begun. If you work hard enough, even your fiercest competitors will have no choice but to respect your reign. How do you build a body that no one on earth can challenge? You fuel it like an industrial machine, and you test it like steel in a furnace. Ronnie wasn't just lifting weights, he was moving mountains. 800 pounds on his back for squats, 800 pounds off the floor for deadlifts. Weights that make the room go silent. Weights that make ordinary gym goers turn away in fear. Where did he get the power? Relentless discipline. He didn't eat for taste, he ate for purpose. Day in and day out, meal after meal. Pounds of chicken, stacks of steaks, heaps of rice. Eating up to 6 or 7 massive meals every single day. Waking up in the middle of the night just to feed the machine. When his mind told him he was full, he kept eating. When his body told him the bar was too heavy, he yelled, "Lightweight!" and moved it anyway. Remember this. Ronnie didn't start as a childhood prodigy destined for bodybuilding glory. He was just a young man in his 20s, a college graduate looking for a job, who walked into Metroflex Gym because the owner offered him a free membership if he agreed to compete. He started from scratch. He was just a kid lifting heavy because he loved the raw feeling of iron in his hands. He didn't have special secrets when he lifted his first weights in his 20s. He just had a heart that refused to be defeated. He didn't care about the trophies or the fame at first. He cared about reaching the absolute limit of what his mind and body could achieve. Look at where you are today. It doesn't matter if you start in your 20s, your 30s, or tomorrow morning. It doesn't matter if you start with nothing in your pockets and a humble job. Greatness is not inherited. It is earned in the trenches.
Ronnie Coleman showed us that a man can carry a full-time police job, drive his Hummer through any terrain, spend thousands to fuel his machine, lift 800 pounds of cold iron, and stand on top of the world with a smile. He earned the crown. He won the love of his rivals. He changed human history forever. Now look at your own life. What is your excuse? What is stopping you from giving 100% to your dream? Wipe away the doubts, load the weight, step up to your life like a powerhouse. And whenever the battle gets tough, look your problems dead in the eye and scream, "Yeah, buddy, lightweight." You've heard the story. You've seen the 800-pound lifts. You've seen the sacrifice. Now the question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to stay comfortable, or are you going to step into the gym of life and take what's yours? Hit that like button if you're ready to put in the work. Subscribe for more unstoppable motivation, and share this with someone who needs to stop making excuses today. Lightweight, baby, go get it.